going on, Jerome's Minnesota Vikings have tight end TJ Hockenson back on the rooster and potentially returning on Sunday Night Football against Indianapolis Colts, and the Vikings need him. Offense has been a little bit stagnant at times this year, and also the Vikings haven't been attacking the middle of the field, which is where TJ Hockenson lives, and the Vikings need the top three tight end, who is not three, back into the fold as soon as possible. And of course, he's been up on blocks since tearing the ACL and MCL because of Kirby Joseph late in the season last year, but he's been back at practice, 21-day window closed. He was added back to the rooster on Friday, and now just waiting on what is going to happen with Hockenson. Hopefully, he'll be back against the Colts. All signs point to that being the reality. And Vikings OC Wes Phillips, definitely added a little bit of speculation in that right direction. Quote, this is what Phillips said as presser on Tuesday. Quote, I know TJ is healthy, and it's been a long time since he's played ball, but he's eager to get out there. I don't see any limitations athletically and getting back into football shape, end quote. And that's always the concern for players coming back from major injury, getting back into that game shape, making sure that they can do everything that's needed for them to protect themselves as well as contribute positively on game day. And that's why you had that 21-day window. And all signs have been pointing to Hockenson being good to go. All the beat writers saying that Hockenson looks fantastic. And I know that this regime with Kevin O'Connell have been very, very cautious with injuries. But with the season potentially hanging in the balance right now, it needs to be all hands on deck. And Hockenson, if he's good to go, needs to be out there. And it does seem like he's trending in that direction. And Hockenson has been a major part of this Vikings offense over the last couple of years with Kevin O'Connell and Phillips in the fold. Before Dirty Kirby Joseph did his Dirty Kirby Joseph thing last year, Hockenson was on pace for a 100-catch, 1,000-yard season, which would be a huge milestone in his career as well as in Vikings tight end land. And he's still a huge part of this Vikings offense, and it's been something that's been lacking, right? Especially for Darnold over the middle. Maybe that's one of the reasons why he's been holding the damn ball so long, is that no one is coming open in the middle of the field, and that's where Hockenson is going to contribute mightily. And also, just think of the glory Vikings passing game where you have Jefferson, you have hopefully Addison, free three, and then Jones out of the backfield, and then Hockenson. Come on, like, I love me some Josh Oliver, like his production in the passing game has been great, but he's much more of a blocking tight end. Munt has been Johnny Munt, right? And now Hockenson returning will definitely soup this damn thing up. And of course, you do have to balance it with, like, yes, you want him to be good to go 100%, so that there's no long-term ramifications, and he is a major part of this Vikings offense in the future. Just think J.J. McCarthy with Jefferson and Hockenson. Let's go. Let's go, man. But as the Viking season, drags on, and the Vikings definitely need a spark on that offense. I think 8-7 could be a major part of that, and all signs are pointing to him potentially returning this week. But of course, keep an eye on the practice reports. O'Connell has been glowing about Hockenson, but he's been hedging his bets a little bit. And Wes isn't one to really get out of lockstep with the rest of the coaching staff. He and Kevin O'Connell are very tight. So I think that Phillips isn't talking out of school here, and I think that this is on brand, on message with what the organization says as they get ready for Sunday. But keep an eye on practice. It wouldn't shock me at all if Hockenson is limited, or limited full, and still is a go on Sunday. So we need him. Plus, Hockenson's got to be pissed that he missed National Tight End Day on Sunday, even though the Vikings played on Thursday. Doesn't matter. Like, he knows he's got to put up them numbers now, so that the guys don't have ammo to poop talk him next off season when they have the tight end summits. But yeah. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Wes Phillips doesn't see any limitations athletically with TJ Hockenson potentially returning on Sunday versus the Colts. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, his thoughts. Comment section, you know what to do. Skull production value.